So you're a lot of our most favorite actors in the world, and so the incredible talent. What is it what is it like working with Terrence Malick?
It's like working with no one else. It's intense. It's challenging. It's rewarding. It's fun. Scary. I mean, essentially, he never stops writing. So it's not like there isn't a script there. It's just I found it very hard to learn the dialogue in such a short time. So he allows you to read it, absorb whatever you can from it, and then improvise. Really, it was the whole experience is kind of an advanced sort of improvisation with him sort of at the helm. He's an absolute original. He's one of the great poets of this country, and so for me it was an absolute dream, and it was almost like going back to school in a way and relearning a lot of things.
Yeah. I mean, that's exactly right. I mean, it's exactly what I was going to say. No, look, it's we all wanted to have this experience of working with Terrence Malick. It's like nothing else. He's one of the few filmmakers where you could watch a few seconds of his movies and you know that he made it. It's just that's very rare, and working with him is similar. It's really like a completely different way of working, and he's always looking for something, and you're happy to help if you can. And every day was different, and it was just such an interesting. Suddenly Patti Smith is there, and she's with you for a few days, and you get to hang out with her and watch her work. And we were shooting in all these. I think this is the only location in Austin we didn't shoot in, so some closure there to finally. You shot in here, didn't you? Yeah, you did. It's a completely unique experience, and like Michael said, I think all of us felt like you kind of leave everything you thought you knew behind, and you just go on this, this experience, and it was really great, and I hope. What was the question?
Thank you. That totally answered it. But have you? And I want to hear from you too as well. But have any of you seen the movie yet? You have. Okay, because there's the idea of the risk taking involved with going with it, and then in terms of like seeing what it ends up being.
Absolutely. For me, it was just really the doing of it. I think in general, actually, for me, I find this job the really. Educational part and the really sort of fulfilling part is in the doing of it, and there's also something really pretty special about that generation of filmmaker, and going to be here later with Ridley Scott as well, who's doing the Alien movie, and there's something about that post World War II generation that have just got this burning energy. Terry's energy is like a teenager. He like I say, when we shoot, it's relentless. I mean, we get half an hour for lunch, and then it's go, one film magazine after the other, and he's just got an absolute incredible amount of energy and driving a crew with so much passion like he did. And we started this film after they'd already shot an entire film. They kind of did back-to-back films. Night of Cups came right before we shot this, so.
I don't. What was the question? I mean, it was just so many things, and it was so long ago now that it's really kind of hard to remember what it felt like in the moment. But it was really challenging and painful at times, but also really fun at times. And I just remember the whole time being really aware that it was special to be making something in this way, because it's so different than the way any other people are making movies out there. So I just remember being really aware of how special it was, even on those days where it was rough. Yeah.
I I was there for, sorry, I'm French. It's going to be a disaster. No, I just enjoyed the freedom part of it, just to be able to just do things and try things and just be alive. And that is willing to capture this is super cool.
Thank you. Sorry, showmanship here. Thank you all for coming. You're extraordinary performers, actors, and everything you do. And this is such a special piece that we're thrilled that you are here to grace us for the opening night with. Unless there's any special words that you want to say as we go out, we'll let you catch your planes. Those of you that are going. Fassbender will be here later as well.
Thank you so much.
Having it all week.